In this video, I'm going to show you how to build the perfect high ticket offer. We're going to cover 7 quick points. It's going to be super quick and simple so you can leave this video with a high ticket, scalable offer with a clear niche and delivery, fulfillment, all the stuff that you're probably confused about in your head. I remember when I first started coaching, I wasn't really confused on ads or marketing. Truly, I was confused about what the heck I should coach on, how much I should charge, and how to put that into a sentence. So the first point I wrote down to have a perfect offer, you must, in my opinion, be coaching on something that you yourself have achieved. Okay, nobody wants to buy fitness coaching from a fitness coach who's overweight, right? Nobody wants to buy business coaching from a business coach who doesn't make any money, although people do it every day. It's weird. So the point of this is, the better you can tell your story, and I call it story selling, right? The better chance, in my opinion, you have at making a really big impact in the world. So this isn't 100% necessary, but I do encourage people to coach on something they have expertise in themselves and have done, right? The second thing is it needs to be simple, okay? One of the best ads ever was an ad about milk, and it was a simple question: got milk? A lot of you have probably seen that, right? It was simple. You knew exactly what they were selling, right? They were selling more milk. And sometimes I see coaches selling something so complex that even the prospect doesn't know what they're buying, and it causes you to oversell, underdeliver, and you end up adding too many things to your offer where people get confused. If you're confused, right, I guarantee you your prospects are confused. My first offer coaching was actually to help people get out of debt. I used to listen to Dave Ramsey all the time, and the transformation he sells is super simple. He helps people go from being in debt, right, to being debt-free, okay? And you need a very clear, distinct transformation that you're selling, right? That's simple. That way you can charge not just for the coaching, right? That's how you're going to help them, but for the outcome, okay? So you have to have a simple offer. The next thing is you have to know who you're targeting, okay? So if I was to target for my old offer, people who are in debt, guess what? I'm going to find people who don't have a lot of money, most likely, or who have, decent credit, so it could work, right? And that's where most people, stop, is they go surface level. Who am I going to help? People who are in debt, right? And what I encourage people to do is go a little deeper into your story and who you are, right? And pull out a niche, right? So what I did was I targeted Christians, right, who had a business, loved Dave Ramsey, right, so they were aware of the problem, and were in debt, right? That way, it was easier to attract people that had money, okay? Because usually if you have a business, you have access to some type of resources, and I wasn't charging much at all at the time, right? So you have to have a simple offer with a clear who, and that person, if you're gonna charge high ticket, has to have money. How do you find out what niche you should go after? Well, find someone like you is where I usually start if you're coaching on a transformation. I think back to when I had my marketing agency, right? So I was coaching on a transformation that I didn't experience personally. I was helping life coaches get more leads, but I was coaching on a transformation that I had helped someone achieve personally. So you can totally do that. And then what you do is you ask yourself, who am I best at helping? So if you're not doing the niching process where you're trying to find people like you, then you can do the niching process of who can I best help, right? And do they have money, right? The next thing is the what. I already talked about this, but you need to know exactly where their pain is, right? What is their pain point? And what is the outcome that they're desiring, okay? Because all you're selling is the outcome. And all you're throwing rocks at and encouraging people to get out of is pain. High interest rates, credit cards, right? Not being able to make their car payments, right? Feeling stressed, overwhelmed, anxiety. This is all of your content, resources, and ammo on your sales calls, right? And this is the outcome they're paying you for. And that's why they can justify paying $2 to $5K for it, right? The next thing is you need to know how. A perfect example of this is Dave Ramsey, yet again. He has the 7 baby steps, right? If you follow his 7 baby steps every single time, without exception, you become debt-free. He has a proven process, right? And this is what you need for your coaching business, just like we have: mindset, offer, marketing, sales, team, automation, and then you can scale, right? We have a proven process that if you follow it, it works every single time. So the what is the pain versus the outcome, right, that you're selling, and the how is your proven process, right? If you don't have a proven process, how in the world are you going to help people, right? And obviously you've got to get your first client, and that could honestly just be like a trial run to see if you can help them. I will say this: the hardest person to help is yourself, because not only do you tell yourself what to do, right, like you're going to do your clients, whenever you're actually helping you, you also have to do it. So you have to take your own advice, which, you know, is pretty much the hardest thing ever, according to most humans that I talk to. But once you get good at it, you begin to build discipline, and you can get really good at setting goals and really just building anything you want to build. And that's typically the clients that we attract, are disciplined, high quality clients that actually do the work, right? The next thing is you want to build a scalable offer. So when you're first starting out, the first type of offer is a one-to-one coaching program, right? Simply because if you don't have a client right now, eventually you're going to get your first client, and the only way to fulfill that is one-to-one coaching, right? But quickly, you're going to want to switch into a group model. Group allows you to scale, right? And honestly, I've found you get better results in a group setting. And essentially, all you're going to give them is a course, community, right? One group call a week, right? You could do more if you want to. And then one-to-one help as needed. And then eventually you'll hire other coaches and really start to scale that out, right? So one intimate offer, and then you can charge more for this later on, just like I do. You can have a group scalable offer, and then if you go even further, you can have another group offer for beginners or for less money, right? So that's how you build scalable offers. And then the next part is guarantees, right? A lot of people throw in guarantees. If you don't achieve X in X amount of time, I'll give you your money back. That's one. If you don't achieve X amount of time, I'll keep working with you for free in our group until you do, right? There's so many different guarantees, and honestly, I use them really in 2 places, right? Only for cold, right? If I'm trying to attract someone cold, get them into my world, or if someone has already been on a sales call and is hesitant to move forward unless there's a guarantee, right? And this is pretty much what I teach our students to do too, is use them only for cold, and if it's, you know, with the perfect fit who just doesn't want to move forward. So if you are stuck in your offer, I would give you this though. Again, like I said at the beginning, I was stuck there too, and honestly took me 3 to even 6 months to get clear before I started really making money. Not because of marketing or sales, but because I didn't know what the heck I was going to coach on. And if that's you, the only advice I can give you is to get help sooner than later, because you're missing opportunity costs. So if that's you and you're like, dude, I love the content, but I'm confused, I'm lost, I don't know what I can monetize, or maybe you're already making money and you're like, dude, I want to build a scalable offer so that I can get to 50, 100K a month or even further. What I want you to do is click the link down below this video, book in a time to chat with us. It's going to be a super chill call. We're just going to get a sense of where you're at currently, where you want to get to, and identify, is it your mindset, your offer, marketing, sales, automations, accountability? What is it that's keeping you stuck? And if we think we can truly help you get to where you tell us you want to go, we'll show you how the program works and if you're going to be a good fit. If not, we will be super honest and just tell you, hey, this isn't the right time. But if we can help, we'll show you how. So again, if you want to chat, click the link down below. We'll talk to you soon.